all in this together,
You
but
got me sitting on the edge of my seat.
I've gotten used to the agency. My thought is this. No matter what the Board of Health does in gathering this scientific information, it's going to take time. That's been the primary problem throughout the entire process. Even the word process has been made fun of in this forum. What if the Board of Health was to send a letter to the Board of Selectmen, or communicate to the Board of Selectmen, asking them to direct town council, to tell town council to enter into meaningful negotiations with the developer, our business partner, towards mitigation of the operation of the turbines in periods of shadow flicker. Now, maybe nothing will come of it. Maybe something would. I don't know.
I already
Why?
told you to take the height one of them.
I'm not town council.
Right, so maybe town and.
The problem, Joe, with what you're
I'm not saying there's
suggesting.
not problems with it. Even let me finish.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Okay, I want to hear the whole thing.
He knows when he interrupts me, he throws me right off.
The hell I'm going to do it more frequently.
I don't know if anything would come of it, but I do know that the Board of Selectmen bears the ultimate authority pertaining to the financial aspects of this operation. I know that we're the contracting authority. I know we're represented by legal counsel, and I know all the things that you know. I know legal counsel helped to draft this agreement to begin with. I know this is a community problem. And I think that if the Board of Selectmen was to direct town council to enter into meaningful negotiations with our business partner towards mitigation of the operation of this turbine during these times of disturbance, I think something might come of it, and I don't see the downside to us traveling that path. Dan?
That sounds good.
Yeah, well-intentioned, but there's a major flaw in
Go
what you're
ahead.
suggesting. And that is, a regulation on flicker should not be one that addresses any one component. If you're going to make it a regulation, which I think your intent is,
Excuse me, before you go too far down the road, let me just
he always
say.
interrupts me.
But I don't throw you off, because you don't have as much in your mind.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Wow,
I didn't mean that disrespectfully as it sounded.
jeez.
What about his
You
position?
say it
I
nicer.
apologize.
Aren't we supposed to respect position?
I wasn't saying for town council to formulate a regulation. I'm saying for town council to start an initiative, to get a dialogue going. And I'm back to the same thing. I think if the Board of Selectmen was to say to him, this is a problem. Something's got to be done. Let's do something. We're directing you to do something, to explore our options here, to talk
Who's
to
the
our
you?
partner.
The you?
Town council.
Mr.
Town council is the you.
Talon.
I think if the Board of Selectmen was to send him into that forum, there's a potential that something may come of it. Right now, there are no negotiations. Okay, I made my little, come on, Mr. Reale, help us out. And you're right, he told me to go pound sand. I understand all that. I witnessed it all just like you did. I tried to get him to turn the turbines off at the high winds of the storm, and I got an email back saying the safety device is in place and that you should know about it. Yeah, we've been down this road. We're back to having spent a lot of time on this. I'm asking the Board of Selectmen, direct town council to proceed with meaningful negotiations. Meaningful negotiations. That's what I'm going to ask them to do.
This is pie in the sky. Flicker is a health issue,
Okay, then.
and it belongs
Back to,
here.
I said in the beginning, this was an idea, and I was putting it out there. I would put that in the form of a motion that the Board of Selectmen support that initiative, the Board of Health support that initiative to request that the Board of Selectmen direct town council to enter into meaningful negotiations with the operators of the turbine towards mitigating circumstances while these problems are being created, this flicker situation. And if there's a solution forthcoming from that avenue, I don't see the downside. That's my motion.
Turbine.
No, let them talk about it.
I mean, I don't care, I don't care if you take that avenue and and they do
I don't see
that,
the
and he
downside.
has a conversation with them,
I need a second in order to discuss.
I'll second
Thank you.
for discussion. I don't care, because we still are going to have a public hearing
Yes, we
on
still are.
regulation.
This doesn't undo anything
No,
we're doing.
doesn't
It's
undo
another avenue that.
And if they want to mitigate it prior to that, and
Any
put it
other-
in writing, then it may be moved down. Let's,
I-
I'm still going
And
ahead.
Dan,
I oppose it.
I know you do.
Because it's taking the responsibility.
No,
of-
it's not.
Can I
It's
finish?
merely opening
May I
another
finish?
door. Yes, you can.
It's taking the responsibility of the Board of Health and it's placing it in the hands of the people who entered into contractual arrangements with the owner.
Correct.
So it's like buddies having a meeting.
That's not true at all.
Oh, come on. I know it's gonna pass.
Don't agree.
That's how I
But you know what, Dan, we're not getting anywhere here,
Thank you, Doreen.
so
Thank you,
what,
Doreen.
what the heck?
Thank you,
know what?
Doreen.
Right?
Maybe if I could
really.
get you to come up and vote with us. maybe.
No, I mean, really, I'm just saying, Dan.
I don't see the downside.
You
Any
know,
other discussion?
Doreen, you're looking at it as you
I
really
want someone's help.
That's right. And so
Me
you're
too.
willing to go anywhere.
I will
for
go
it.
anywhere.
I'm not.
I am so desperate.
Call the question.
I don't see the downside to the negotiation process that would be laid out. These town council, at any rate, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
No.
No. It carries.
Make
But
a
I
motion.
would, excuse me,
Yeah.
I would appreciate your assistance in drafting the letter.
Well, you're trying to drag me into
I'm
something.
a speech and debate teacher.
Gonna bring you in anyway.
You're such a good writer.
Brad, back to Dan and I working together.
And that's hard.
I would appreciate your assistance, but if you don't want it.
You know, I marvel over the fact that the selectman makes the motion to go back to his own board where he can pick it up from that end. It's funny, that's all.
So I get a question for you, you're not gonna like it. What do we need to do to request the Board of Health to shut down the independent turbine until we reach mitigation?
I don't know the answer to that.
You can go to the top of Mount Herman and shout it out, and it won't work.
Is there any other business?
So if you don't know, who do I go to? Who would know?
I'm gonna have to think about that.
I would like to know who to go to ask, request that the independent turbine is shut down during flicker, so my kids can come home from school when the sun's out.
The answer to your question, unfortunately, is the King's Board of Health.
I don't know so much about that, we'll have to see. Any other business?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.